Let's make a mushroom hat. So don't use scissors to cut corrugated cardboard. Be a smart person and use a craft knife. Even if you have to go over it multiple times, it is much less painful. I really wanted to do this project with things I had on hand because I have a lot of things on hand. I have quite a varied array of things in my stash, like chicken wire. I honestly have no idea why I have chicken wire, but I had a little bit of chicken wire, so that's what we made the structure with. Here I started holding things with my hands, and waiting for hot glue to dry takes forever, so I got smart. And the clamps, they worked, so I went and got all of my clamps for my photo backdrops, and this is what you call necessity being the mother of invention. But these white things are fish filters that somebody who works at a pet store gave me when they ordered the wrong ones for the wall of fish, and they didn't want them to go to a landfill, so I am gonna use them to make stuff. Interesting things like a mushroom hat. Stuffing pillows, perhaps. Not sure. The chicken wire was interesting. It was fun in that capital F fun sort of way. I've already injured myself during this timeline. You can see a little bit of blood there. But you know what they say, blood, sweat, tears. I didn't cry during this project, but I did get sweaty and I did bleed on it, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? This is possibly the most tedious portion. If you're gonna make one of these, you do not have to be exact. You do not have to flip the fabric back and forth to try and make exact little pleats like I did. You're not really gonna see it in the final. Like, people aren't gonna care. I mean, if you care, you knock yourself out. But this took a while. It took quite a while and quite a lot of hot glue. And I am happy with the way it came out, but it did take quite a lot of brain spoons. And I sat on the floor for a really long time during this project. My back did not like that. It looks like I just hot glued those in. Just kidding. I went back and sewed them with my yarn, much like I'm doing here. Yeah, this is yarn that I'm sewing with. Thread just wasn't gonna cut it, and I did sew the chicken wire into the shape. I figured why not use the yarn to sew the batting on, and here I'm actually using thread. This is for the sheath of the mushroom. It is going to get pulled up around and make the edge of the cap and then get pleated down onto the cap. Which is a fiddly bit, but I think one of my favorite aspects of the hat. And then the GoPro overheated again. Good morning. I have a monstrous. It's truly monstrous. I did my hair in pigtails, so I don't know if it's gonna fit, but it is chunky. Today we're gonna attempt to get all the little white curlicues because, as a reminder, this is our reference. I am going to hope that this is enough paper. This is a calligraphy parchment that I just happen to have. And this is the stack that I've got. I probably should, you know, experiment and do some tests, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna dive straight in. I did do a test to see if the India ink, hi kitty, you're making my camera shake. I'm gonna, what was I saying? Oh, I did do some testing to make sure, is that all you wanted? I need to take my allergy pills. So I did do some testing to make sure that the, sir. Okay, now that my camera's not shaking anymore. I should probably do like a bunch of testing, but I've done minimal testing and my Speedball India ink seems to cover white glue, clear glue, and hot glue. And then all that is left will be to do the little jewel bits that go on here and hang down. So, wish me luck. So this is not covering how I want it to cover. I guess I shook it up a lot more during my tests. I'm not getting the coverage I want, and I do not have the time to do 15 layers, so I'm going to take some paint and mix it with the India ink, shake it up really, really well, and see if that covers better. And that's when she knew that her glue gun had broken. And I can't really finish this project without a glue gun, so it's off to Joanne to get a glue gun. And I know I said that I wanted to do this with only what I had. I started with a glue gun. A glue gun is an important piece of equipment. I have to have a glue gun. It's my industrial strength hair dryer and I need it to survive. I'm gonna replace my glue gun, and that and the beads are the only expense for this project. You have my word. I'm only going in for glue gun and maybe some beads, but glue gun. We're getting the glue gun. That's it. And I've got a 50% off coupon, which didn't work on the glue gun for pickup, but we'll see if it works in store. Otherwise, yes, I can pay full price for a glue gun. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need a glue gun. This one, we've talked about it, this one is really cool, but I don't need cordless. I don't need to pay for cordless. This one High temp is what I need, but it's got a really fat output. So we're gonna go with this dual temp that has the precision output for $18. Good morning. I start with a hot washcloth. Really and truly, I start with coffee, but a hydrated base is a good base. Heat protectant for the hair. SPF. More SPF. SPF is sunken in, so I'm going to start with a eyeshadow primer. Start with this Natasha Denona palette, and got a little bit excess on my brush because I haven't cleaned it, so I'm just going to stick that in the crease area. Oh wow, that's a lot of excess. Maybe a different brush. So I'm using this pale lid color. Give myself a base of something to blend into. I've got that twitchy, when something is close to my eyes, I flinch. So I just try to do the best I can. So we're going black mushroom. So we're going to start off with very dark. And then just blend the heck out of it. And if you can see, I have it like, it's kind of in the crease, but it's mostly on where it overlaps. It almost gives me a cut crease effect. Shake my brush off a lot. Not as hugely pigmented black, it's the Too Faced Secret Santa, which of course was a limited palette, but got a little bit on sale just after Christmas. I highly recommend shopping after holidays, not before. I'm gonna go into this medium dark brown here and drag it under. Make a weird face. Helps me keep my eyes open. Okay, more black. Really shake the black out because this stuff, a ton of fallout. And then blending it out. I use magnetic lashes, so this is like 3 layers of magnetic liner that I'm gonna do. As close to the lash line as possible. Widening out toward the outer corner. Does not have to be perfect, because we're gonna correct mistakes. But it does need to dry now. I have made the mistake in the past of trying to do blush things while this is drying, and I just end up smearing it. So this is a moment of patience. Patience. Are we gonna use any foundation? No. No. I have not hit on a foundation combo that doesn't make me look really old and cakey, so we're gonna SPF it and put stuff on top of that. All right. Coat 2. I guess I could do like nose contour. Right, so I usually do my nose contour with like a Q-tip, but I'm out. So I'm gonna use the back of a brush. Try to get the button nose effect. Using my finger. Clean my brush off. Try to blend it without over blending. And then I have no idea what happened to my concealer because I don't use it very much. So we're just gonna use a super shiny highlighter as our highlight. We're kind of going for Fey mushroom vibes, so a lot of unnatural shine is fine. And then I'm just gonna throw some more highlighter on top of that. This is Kaja Play Bento in Cloud Latte, and it's got a blush that is honestly probably too pink for me, a contour that is honestly probably not the right color for me, but the highlighter's great. I'm trying to get my makeup down to something that I can travel with. If I have a couple of palettes and a travel brush kit, much easier to travel with than taking all of the makeup. Third layer. NYX retractable pencil. I'm just gonna, it is not gonna stay here on my waterline. I have extremely oily eyes, but we'll start with the gesture. It is what it is. NYX Epic Wear Matte. That's what I like to use, because I got my start in miniature painting. We're gonna wing this out like whoa, and then we're gonna come from the hood of the eye to the tip of the wing. Wing it out a little bit more, fill all that in. Do 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 do. Lift up the hood, looking down a little. Paint it black. Really and truly, I should have started with this side first because this is my more difficult side. And I'm all out of Q-tips. So, go in with the finger. Clean that up. This cat eye is not sharp enough to kill a man, but that's okay, because we are a mushroom. And that means all we have to do is say, bite me. As long as you make it look intentional, it doesn't matter how much you screw up. Just make it look like you meant to do it. That's the secret of makeup. There you go. Intentional. It's intentional. This also helps if you don't have double vision. Brush for blush. Start right under the eye. And put a big dot. And then I go up to the temple. And I smear my eyeliner. It's okay. We'll just do some black freckles. Veil the eyebrows and bring it up to the hairline at the temple. And then tip of the nose. Too much. Too much. If we can just camouflage some of this. I think I also want to have some drippies because we're an ink cap. So now I'm going to take this white liner then I want to take this silvery watercolor and put it the inside corner and then up. Can you think of anything more socialist than a mushroom? The secret to getting compliments is to simply just dress like a mushroom. I've had so many people tell me that they love my outfit today, like more than anything else that I have worn in my entire life. So just dress like a mushroom. People love mushrooms.